everybody. How are you? Good evening, good morning, good day. Hello, I'm Sybil Wilkes, and welcome to In Bed with Sybil and Friends. I am here with my girlfriends. I hope that you saw our first episode and enjoyed it. I did. So whether you did or not, I'm glad you're back anyway. This is just an opportunity for me to have fun with my girlfriends in bed, in our own respective beds, mind you. And we will have the opportunity to talk about things that have affected our lives, but mostly just to relax and unwind. And with that, I want to reintroduce my friends to you and then talk a little bit about some things that are going on, because everybody knows what's going on in the world, and news is my biz, but just from the other side of the news perspective, and something a little lighter, some good things, and how we're handling these things that are going on in our lives. So let us go and say hi to my friend Cherie. Cherie is there in the bed that looks like comes out of the draconian age or something. In her grandmama's bed, I like to say. And Cherie, and can I just also say, all of my girlfriends, with the exception of one, we're all single, and we're all here in our own beds. Just saying, just as a thought. But Cherie is our techno geek, and a mom of four, and just a dynamo, and workaholic, a workoutaholic, all of that kind of stuff. Hey. And obviously she's lost all of her energy because of all the stuff she does during the day. Let's go to someone with a laugh as big as the all outdoors, as I like to say, and her heart is as big as her laugh, and that is my friend Stephanie. Hey, Steph. Stephanie still works in the business. She and I became friends many years ago working on the Tom Turner show, and and she's just so great. She's just in her heart, and she still has those rose-colored glasses that we all love so much. And the one giving us the real attitude today, Marcelina, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. I thought you were talking about Yogi.
Marcelina is the funniest person, and is a master baker, and that is what her business is. She's also a single woman, and spends lots of time making crack cookies. So if you'd like to get a hold of her crack cookies, we'll give you that information too. We want everybody to be able to just keep traveling upwards and onwards in their business lives. And
the space in between crack and cookie, I think you put it a little too close together.
Okay. I was thinking the tagline, addiction can be your friend. I mean, I was thinking,
I need a tagline. I like that. Okay. I like that.
What is this, the Real Housewives? We're giving each other taglines now? Crack is not my business, but no. That woman with the funny retort is my friend Tracy, and she is a political dynamo, and a single mom as well, and a big aficionado of all things music oriented. And hello, Tracy.
Hi.
Look at her like all peace and love, and we know that she's ready to.
Right.
And lastly is my best friend in the whole wide world, Yolanda. She is the married one of the group. She's the old married broad, and amongst all of us young single hotties. And
why you gotta be old?
Hang on, lady,
because we're young and hotties.
Wait now.
Hello. You know what, Yolanda? That brings up a really good point. And this wasn't what we were going to talk about, but I do want to talk at some point, and maybe it's not today, but I do want to talk about our great concern for our age. And not how we're feeling, but how, we're very concerned about, how much time we have, or how old we are, or if you're 55, then you're already 60, that kind of thing. You know who does that a lot? She does. So at some point, I'd like for us to talk about that. But I do want to say that tomorrow, as we record this, tomorrow it'll be 3 weeks since the murder of George Floyd, and the world has just spun on a whole different axis. So much has come out. So many things are still coming out. As we talk about this, 2 days ago, another Black man killed by police in Atlanta. And it's just, it just seems like, it's unbelievable that this is happening. It's just like the way that it is. And I'm wondering how you all are feeling, and we will also talk about how you all are coping with this, but, and especially you moms and mothers of, it doesn't matter, of a girl or a boy, because as we send our children, our nieces and our nephews out, there's a great deal of concern. Here's a 27-year-old man, Rashard Brooks, and coming from the birthday party of his 8-year-old daughter. And so I'm wondering, first of all, how are you all doing? How are you feeling? And on the What You Need to Know newsletter, we don't talk much about how you're feeling because we don't have time for that. But on this, In Bed with Sybil and Friends, I really would like to know how you're feeling. Does anybody want to go first in talking about how you're feeling in regards to all this?
Do I want to go first?
Okay, all right. Well, then I'll pick a person. Stephanie, you have something?
Yeah, I think it's affecting me physically now. I'm starting to have a gluten thing. I've never had I could just eat whatever, but I'm starting to have a reaction to gluten. And I looked it up and they said it can come from stress. So me with all that pushing it down, now it's affecting my digestive system. Something is going on. So I knew I wasn't handling it well, all the stress of everything, and now it's manifesting itself in my body. So
on top of the coronavirus eating, which we all have done, with the exception of probably Cherie, this is a result of the coronavirus eating and the stress of it all?
I think it's a combination, but I think I'm eating better since I've been cooking at home, instead of grabbing whatever when I'm out. So I don't know. I don't know.
What is this thing cook at home that you speak of?
That thing in your kitchen with the books in it. The
library.
I made some homemade biscuits 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you're doing it like that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, like that. And I just noticed how I felt afterward. And then I was eating a sandwich, and I noticed how I felt with that. And it was two different things. It was, two different breads, but I just noticed the bloating, and so it's something going on. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yolanda, how do you feel? Oh, she looks off into the distance.
I am. I believe that something is going to happen that that's not going to be good. Just what's happening in the streets, I just don't feel good about it. And I just think that there's a spirit of lawlessness that I'm very uncomfortable with. And that's from law enforcement as well as citizens, and it is discomforting. And so it takes me even more to really de-stress and just to allow myself to release it and not allow my brain to create scenarios that hasn't even happened yet. That's my biggest thing. It's not to allow my brain to create all of these situations that haven't happened. Today I went to my godson's 16th birthday. And so last night and watching the news and seeing all of the news coverage and knowing that the next day I had to go to his party, and he just got a car. And just that thought, my mind, and I had to just bring it back. And, one of the best lines, again, for me, in that Michael Jordan documentary, The Last Dance, is when Michael Jordan says, why am I going to worry about taking a shot that I haven't even taken yet? And that is something that I really, really try to practice, to try not to create all of these scenarios that hasn't even happened, because it might not happen, but recognizing that a lot is happening that is beyond our control.
Yeah.
And so what do we do?
Right. Yeah. Right. Marcelina, you look very, really intense. How are you feeling?
It makes me tired.
Physically tired.
It makes me physically tired, mentally tired, because it's like it's something you can't fathom. Like it's really hard to understand. Like, I guess because I watched the video today for the first time of the Atlanta.
Now we have to ask which video. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not watching it over and over and over and over and over again.
No, I only watched it one time. That's enough for me. But it was it just makes you tired. It's just like I have to sit and think, like, I know you're in the moment of whatever happened and you react a certain way, but just from what I saw, I was like, did it have to end that way? And so I find myself trying to not be tired. Like, I normally watch the news every day, to keep abreast of stuff. Because, like, if you've worked in radio for years, you have to be up on what's going on.
Right.
And so now I can go 2-3 days without watching it until I see a lot of stuff on my feed or a lot of popping up and I go check it out. But it's tiring. It's like, I can't understand how people can't see what's happening and how to kind of make adjustments, make changes, and move away from it. So it's like I feel powerless about what can be done. It's nothing that there are things that I could do. I could protest, I could do whatever, but how is that going to really change everything that's happening to people when they're in that moment to make different decisions? So it's just like sometimes you want to take a blind's eye to it. And I remember, just like you were saying, Yolanda, you can't predict what's going to happen. So why, if you don't know what's going to happen with the shot, I don't know the quote from MJ, but like, I just find myself saying, I'm not going to worry about it. I can't. And I pray and I let it go, because that's all I can do. So, right. But it's tiring, extremely exhausting.
So Marcelina, one of the suggestions to you for real is don't watch
meditation.
Well, no, hear me out. Don't watch the news.
Because I slack up on it.
But what you need to know, Tracy, don't look like that. You do need to be informed. What I'm recommending is you read Sybil's What You Need to Know. Because Sybil is going to tell you everything you need to know. You don't need to watch the news over and over and over again. She's going to give you the information that you need to know and break it down for you, and so you could really understand what's going on and how it applies to Black people, what it means to us. So she does all the work. Sybil, she's reading the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, your local Houston Chronicle. She reads everything. So she reads and she goes through all of this. She curates the news so you don't have to, and she presents it in a succinct manner that you can digest it.
And that's why she's my best friend.
That was a nice mental therapy and a sincere plug for your friend. I got it. When I signed up for the newsletter, I'll start reading that instead of
and if you don't like to read, she gives it to you in audio and video.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Including a great coronavirus update every day, and you name it, we give it to you. So thank you very much for that, as well as a wellness corner, and just like the old Tom Joyner show. It really is. It gives you a little bit of all of that with the historically Black college information and, Black, little known Black history fact, what have you. So anyway, thank you, Yolanda. And you can go to SybilWilkes.com to sign up. Cherie, how you feeling?
I am feeling fearful, actually. I have two sons, one's 14 and one is 16. And even before all of this, I was, concerned just about, how they're going to move in this world. It's young black boys and black men.
Mm-hmm.
Now all of this is like, I was telling Yolanda earlier, I don't want them to leave the house, honestly. I know that's not realistic,
Right.
because my 16-year-old is actually taking driver's ed now. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm really not ready for him to do that yet, because I gotta, we have to talk not only about how to drive, but what to do if you get stopped and what not to do, so you
How
can
to stay alive and drive.
hopefully stay alive.
Stay alive and drive. That is so insane.
Yeah. So, I don't like this. It doesn't feel good.
And is it different with your boys than it is with your girls?
It does feel different. It does. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it shouldn't, but I would say, black men are probably more threatening to police than black women, I feel like. So it's not, I'm not as fearful for my girls.
Yeah.
My youngest is 13. I'm not, she has a little bit of ways to go, but the boys, I'm really, really concerned about them. So.
Wow, that's tough. I'm so sorry. just really just breaks my heart. It really does. Tracy, how are you? Now you are the mother of a young woman who is in college. How are you feeling? And who's very as proactive about things as you are.
So I really had to look up words because I had to gauge where I was and not use a word loosely, So I looked up distraught. So I'm not distraught. I looked up despair. I'm not despair. I looked up angry. I'm not angry. I'm agitated.
Mm.
So it's a constant agitation. And I can go between that and then thinking, am I willing to die for the cause?
Mm.
Or when this shit go down, what am I gonna pack?
Mm.
And I go to the far extreme because I this is about to be a movie. I mean, it's just I just feel like we are on the verge of screaming to the top of your lungs and doing everything that all of the movements have done in the past. All of that culminates to this movement now. So all of the anger that comes from your ancestors, all the anger that comes from all that has been done over years. I mean, this is the 99th anniversary of Tulsa.
Yeah.
So we're at the 99th anniversary of Tulsa. And we just did, 50, 150, what was the number for the Selma Bridge? For the bridge,
55 years?
Yeah. So, there's just so many things that get captured into this moment in time, and so many things that carry over, that I just really can say that I'm agitated and that I'm not hopeful. But I do, and I can even say that I'm faithful. I am faithful. I mean, I can say that plays into it as well. But it's not like war didn't happen. It's not like even God's word takes you through the hard times and the war and the desert and starvation and the locusts and all of that kind of stuff. So all of that can happen, and we can still be hopeful and prayerful and faithful and all of that kind of stuff. So I just can say that I'm seriously agitated, and I really mean that. I'm not quite sure. Like my last. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this off. Small things happen. Like people want to approach me again and have a conversation like Stephanie said last time. Do you have it? Well, I had to have it with my landlord. So it's kind of this. Oh, we're family and we're this, but. Because when you ask me, well, what about black on black crime? I have to ask you, what about white on white crime?
Yeah.
Don't kill each other?
Yeah.
And what's the numbers for white on white crime? Since you know the numbers for black on black crime. Right. What's the numbers for white on white crime? And you know why you don't know? Because that don't hit the media. So you arguing with me about something that is still a problem.
Your landlord?
So I'm agitated. Yes.
Wow.
Because he wants to have a conversation about, oh, we're so hurtful and we're this and we're that. And, we really feel your, understand. And, we don't like evil people either.
Tracy, I only got one room. I only got one room.
I don't know if you, your daughter, whoever. I only got one.
Well, come on over. I'm not saying to the White House, but I'm just saying, come on over. I'll be outside with the dogs.
I just, agitated. It's difficult. It's a hard time. It's a fine line.
Yeah.
And I think as Black women, we have to, hold our line, which has been a rough spot for all of us.
Okay, so that's a good jumping off point then. So we have to hold our lines. We have to be the strong ones in most of these situations. This past week we covered a press conference of the 13 African American organizations by and for and led by women, including the historically Black colleges, the sororities, Jack and Jill, and things like that. And so we're out there making great strides and taking a stand for all of this. But the question we have to ask is, as we are making these statements, taking these stands, being there for our children and our men and each other as well as ourselves, how do we take care of ourselves? How are we, enjoying the time that we have when we are able to just kind of, is it sleeping? Is it just having an adult beverage? What is it? Is it listening to music? And with the time that we have, Tracy, Yolanda reminded me that we have so much time left in our lives. Depending on where we are, some of us have this, and some of us have.
Depending upon what you want to do.
And I'm still talking about time.
Don't mention time like that. It's been
That's what we're talking about, okay? Time is measured in this, okay?
Whether it's a good time or not.
Yes.
What about
really silly.
what about the fun? What's a fun thing? Not like a bucket list thing, but something you would like to do. I mean, because my bucket list is like to own a football team in Hawaii and a bar, and stuff like that. But
and we want to go, Sybil.
I know.
because they have those.
Right.
Samoans.
Hello. Yes. And Marcelina, you can walk around with no clothes on too, I bet.
I will have a backyard with no neighbors, Marcy, and
That's my fun right there.
and you can bake us crab cookies and stuff,
Right.
He's calling me.
But what's that fun thing that you would like to do that, like if I could, I would do bungee jumping. I would that's not my one fun thing, by the way. But what's that one fun thing for you? Tracy, what's yours?
Skydiving.
Really?
I want to skydive.
Wow.
I really want to skydive. My inside say, girl, go skydive.
Yeah.
And then my inside say, are you crazy? But then my inside say, what you got to lose? Plenty of people live skydiving. And then my inside say, hell, they die riding the bus. So, I mean,
No inside
skydiving.
You got a lot of inside outside stuff going on.
Yeah. It's a lot going on in there, and I just figured one day I'm just gonna have to like go get on the plane and just jump off.
Have you investigated doing it?
No, but I have people around me who have. Because if I investigated, I think I'll talk myself out of it.
Oh.
Tracy, did Nina do it this summer?
She did not. All her friends backed out. So she didn't do it.
Oh, but Mom would have gone with her, right?
Well, that's what it's supposed to be. We're supposed to go together. Yeah.
Is there somewhere you can go in Dallas?
In right off of 35. I'm here between here and Hillsboro. There's a skydiving place.
Okay, so we'll go with you and watch you and support you and cheer you on. Then we'll go to Hillsboro and go shopping at the outlet mall.
They closed the outlet mall. There's only like 3 or 4 stores left in that outlet mall.
Seriously? Oh man.
Very sad.
Boy, that's okay.
Corona?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Attendance or patron.
Oh, don't get us started on things that are closing because we just said bye to Houston's and Dallas.
Oh my God. Don't talk about it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
saw a Jack in the Box closed today. I was like, I ain't no Jack in the Box closed. The building is vacant. I was like, what happened to Jack in the Box? How does that work? I don't know, but
they're not eating enough of the 2 regular tacos. That's what.
Okay.
The mystery meat.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey, life's a
Their
mystery.
kitchen too small to be doing so many cuisines. It's
Egg rolls. That's all I go for.
They got a salad, Thai, hamburgers, egg rolls.
It's a
You know,
lot.
it's a bunch of shit happening there. They serve Mexican, Italian,
There's a lot going on in that
Chinese.
Jack
It's
head.
a bunch of shit happening in there.
I can't.
It's smaller than mine.
And you know, we're making Cherie, the health food guru, we're making her conscious right now.
Yeah, I've never had a Jack in the Box taco ever in my life.
You haven't?
No,
I
you
did
didn't.
as a child. I did.
Don't worry.
Really?
Yes, I ate everything growing up.
Wow. And your poor kids are going, yeah.
Right.
Have a nugget.
Stephanie, you okay? You just missing a shitty disaster.
Yeah.
But the tacos?
The aftermath of the taco.
They don't look right.
Mm.
With a slice of American cheese melted.
The man's head, they sell burgers. Stick with your burger.
Stick with what you
Be
know.
a burger joint.
Cherie, what do you want to do for fun? What's that one thing?
You know, zip lining looks pretty fun.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm scared I
Why you
get
look
stuck.
like that, Yolanda? Why you look like that?
No, I think you should. When you gonna do it?
Mm.
Would you like to do it for your birthday?
Well, no. I mean,
Sooner?
Why? Why no?
well, I'm thinking of where. Like, where would I be able to do it?
Girl,
I've
Google.
only seen it
Got a clothesline right outside. All you gotta do, and you're such a little thing. All you gotta do is just ride right over there. Just just down.
I want something a little further than outside, right outside.
Okay, but zip lining.
There was zip line near
Go to
me.
New Orleans and do like they did in Girls Trip.
Oh, Lord.
Across the street.
I don't want to do that either.
It'll be me getting stuck in the middle. No.
It was a vacation. It was fun. It was a girls' trip. It was, stuff happens.
Yeah, and that's why I see zip lining is more of like a vacation, almost like in a jungle kind of, more of a tropical area.
Yeah, Costa Rica kind of deal.
Yeah, that one.
I'm not sure I want to do anything like that in a foreign country. I need some regulations and some people I can sue.
You need a good hospital just in case.
Yeah, I need some real shit. I need some familiar
They need
shit.
to do this in
And you need some legal eagle stuff that you can understand.
Right, exactly, yeah. I need all the disclaimers in English. I need to,
Marcelina, what's your fun thing?
I don't know if it's fun, but to me it's like it's free. It's freeing. I think I said it, but I don't think y'all heard me. I really want to like go to Jamaica and go to like one of the nudist resorts and just be free.
Yeah.
That would be fun to me. Like to walk around with no qualms, no nothing, and just chill.
I'm with you, Marcy.
Nothing. I would love to do that.
Mm.
let's all go together on each of our things.
You know, one year
they have zip lining.
Did you know
in Jamaica?
One year Tom Joyner took us all to Jamaica and we went to a nudist.
I wasn't a part of that trip.
No.
Did you
Girl.
go, Yolanda?
Of course.
Mm.
Were you naked?
Of course.
Mm.
Anyway.
Marcelina, I wear clothes in the shower.
I've been to hedonism, but I did topless.
Okay.
I didn't do
the whole
full Monty. I was
yeah.
I think then I was still a little apprehensive, a little scared. Like now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like this me, you don't like it, look the other way. That's it.
But they don't look at you. Nobody cares.
Right. Nobody
do. They paying you any attention. They're really not.
Probably where you went.
No, what it was that we were, it was like, it wasn't Greece, but it was like an island, and I'm not even sure if it was a Grecian island, but do you remember we went and we did like a day trip, and it was at a place where it was a nude property? Do you remember that? And these men really should have had clothes on.
All of them should. We all should.
I doubt if I pass judgment.
Oh, okay. It was just me. Okay.
Do you have a memory?
It was like Sardinia or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. It was crazy.
That's where the wine is from the, okay, different subject.
No.
From the Blue Zones.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they lived to be 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them were.
With no clothes on.
Yeah, Marcelina. Every chance I get, I'm naked. Like I can't remember the last time I wore a bra. I can't remember the last time I wore panties.
Wow.
Well, I ain't gonna tell all my business, but
Oh, okay.
So where do we go from there? Right.
So let me tell you what I would love to do for fun, and I'm telling you, within the next week or two, I'm gonna figure out how to make this happen.
Okay.
I just want to go sit and play some dominoes with some old black men and drink brown liquor.
that's fun.
Wow.
That's fun.
it.
That
That's
can
it.
happen.
That could happen. Yeah.
Are you drinking the brown liquor? You there?
I don't have to drink the brown liquor. They have to.
That's what I was like. Okay, so what happens with this brown liquor now?
Oh no. The old black men drink.
Oh, okay.
And they smoke.
They drink brown liquor.
And they smoke.
And they smoke.
And they smoke. Oh, you know them.
And do they cuss?
Oh, yes.
Oh my God. No, they're great cusses. That is their first language. That's what I'm going for. So if anybody that playing some dominoes, if we have to play some spades, I could, throw down some big whiz or what have you, but I prefer dominoes. But that's what I'm really, I need that in my life.
Oh, wow.
I think we're just going to go take a park tour. We'll just go ride through the south side and look at all the parks. Gotta be some black men out there somewhere.
Tracy, let me tell you what's funny. The funniest part about that is that I'm really paranoid about the corona.
That's what I was wondering. Like, where are you gonna find a group of old men in corona time?
Girl, they all sit under the shade tree talking to each other. We gotta go there.
They scared.
But there are, you know what? That brings up a whole nother question, Cherie, and how people are not wearing masks anymore, and they're now getting out and doing all of these events and stuff, and that just makes me scared. But other people are very open about doing without the mask anymore, and we're in a state that is the escalation of the coronavirus cases is real. But
you're right.
that doesn't seem to.
So have Sybil, have you said, have everybody said, have you said, Sybil?
Stephanie has not said.
Oh, okay.
Hey. I don't think I'll be able to do what I want to do because I don't think they make a wetsuit to fit me.
If they make
I'm imagining trying to get in that thing, but I would like to see the bottom of the ocean. I just want to see, the coral reefs, and I would like.
So, would you want to scuba, or would you like to be in a submarine and do it, or just on your own and do it?
A wetsuit?
They probably make a submarine I could fit in, but I think I could get a wetsuit. But I would just like to. I want to see down there. So
definitely, they make wetsuits for you. If they got 2 pieces for me, they got a wetsuit.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I would like to see, but fear and everything has kept me from it. But that's something I would like to do.
That's cool.
And peaceful. Just you probably it's not a lot of noise and it's
Yeah.
But what did you say?
I know this sounds ridiculous because I was watching when we were getting ready for this. I said, "So am I the only one watching 30 for 30 tonight on ESPN?" And it's about baseball. It's about the home run derby back in '98. between Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire. And so that just brought to mind of what I would like to do and what I want, because I do still have this passion for wanting to own a professional team. I was thinking I would like to go and sit at a baseball game with like one of the owners, like Magic Johnson in the LA Dodgers, and just to hear them talk, about the players, about, well, it's probably not going to happen this year because of what's going on, but just to, to hear that conversation about how that player came to be on this team and what he's doing now and who you might be able to get for this player and that kind of thing. I just think back to when I was just a little girl and meeting Ernie Banks for the first time as he was headed off to New York because the Cubs had been beaten by the Mets, and he was going to the Mets because they were in postseason. But that kind of stuff just really excites me, and just talking about players and what goes through a manager's mind as well as the owners, because Magic, he's the dude that's really doing the damn thing, not so much with the Lakers anymore, but with the LA Dodgers and I think with professional soccer as well. But
wow, I didn't know that.
And Stephanie, can I just say that really my love of baseball, and one of my birthdays they got a suite and we all went to the Texas Rangers game, and that was just that was just a bomb, and it's just a really good time. So I just love stuff like that.
So Sybil, one of the things that I was thinking about, so as you brought up at the beginning, I'm the only one of the girlfriends that is married. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that
ball and chain.
Yeah. And I love my husband, Ward White. He is everything. Everybody needs a Ward White in their life. But the worst part about being married is that I'm not allowed to date other men. Girl, it's a drag. And so what happens is all of my girlfriends, or most of my girlfriends, are single and they're not dating.
Who is she?
So
I'm telling you, Marcelina, there's nobody like her.
No. But hear me out, Marcy. Hear me out. Nobody's dating. So as much as, so many men.
And she would like to live vicariously through us.
Yes. Okay. And I can't live vicariously through my girlfriends. Like, what are y'all doing?
Crap. If you talk any louder, your husband's going to come in and tell you.
I'm just surprised you don't see the connection here. If none of us are dating, do you think that's
by choice only?
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
That's what we want.
Yes, I think it's by choice.
Okay, well, let's advocate for her to get a pass, because I sure want to see her move out here in this world. I just want to see.
I think she has a
So can we do a petition award, White?
Yeah.
No. It's not the same, Yogi. It's not the same.
Okay, so let's do this. What I wanted to propose, and maybe not this week, so if I was single, oh my God. Oh,
you have like a raining man out here. It's not raining man out here. It's not.
How do you know? Have you tried? Are you open? What are you doing
across the lake? Catching running. She knows.
So my question is, for fun, I just think that one of you ladies should volunteer that you go on online dating and allow us to help you set it up, like your profile name, and I'll research and find the best one to try. And just next week, Sybil, if we can set up 1 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5 of you guys can set up and do some dating so I can live.
It's all about you.
Yes.
I've done online dating. I'm just afraid of it. I've never done it. But
that's
I'll do it. You know I'll do it.
You'll do it.
I want to do Married at First Sight. They don't do it for old people.
Marcy says she's doing it now. She's online dating now.
You are, Marcy?
Yeah. But
Are you dating?
they don't want to date. They want to do it.
So, are there other things besides Tinder?
Yolanda, straighten your face.
I'm not on Tinder.
I need you to straighten that.
I'm serious.
Well,
Dude,
let me ask you this: is that a bad start that they want to do? Is that a bad
I want to do it. That's all. I'm gonna give you a good example. You over here talking about you scared of Corona and everything. If you're online dating and you meet people during the Corona, this will be the opportune time to get to know them.
Right.
And we're getting to know each other. Nah, when you coming over? I'm not coming over nowhere. Why would I come over? I don't know where you been all day.
They ask that for real?
Wow.
It's trust me. It's crazy. During coronavirus, you want me to come visit? You want to come over here? No, we ain't.
No.
There's no real courtship. There's no real.
There's no dudes.
Now, Marcy, how often do you online date? What is online dating? How often do you
Post profile up, you know, weed through the mess. Whatever comes your way and see matches compatible with you. And then my thing is, this is all they want to do. Good morning, beautiful. How's your every day. No more conversation after that. And then it's good morning, beautiful. How's your day? Right. Beautiful.
Hope you're having a good day.
Some questions about me, or you know how we can get to know each other better. They don't want to do that, or you want to talk to me consistently through the app. Why you can't dial my regular phone number? Why you can't call me? Why you can't text from that? Oh, because your ass is gonna get busted because you got a wife, a girlfriend.
Is this Tinder? Which one?
No, different ones. I've done at least 4 different apps.
Have you ever done Match.com?
Match.com is not for fat people. Let's move on.
So how many dating profiles, online profiles do you have?
I really kind of just quit. You know, I check every now and then. I might test the water every now and then, but I just like forget it. It's not even like this. Like they don't want to. Men don't want to date. Like you can get a dude on there that have a decent personality or whatever, but they don't want to date. They just looking to hook up. A lot of them. Or you want to tell me like instead of going out on a date, like let's go out, eat, have dinner, or do something like that. They don't want to do that. You don't walk in the park and do it on a regular basis. Don't come talking to me talking about you want to go for a walk in the park and hold hands. When the last time you did that? Don't do that.
Walking in the park.
Walk in the park.
That's your shit you do. I don't do that shit. Do I look like I walk in the park? Come on. Me, where I'm at.
No, Marcelina, let's just play just a quick game. What you have laid out there, what you like to do, and see, where you are in terms of this. Like just your likes and dislikes. You're not a walk in the park kind of gal. Yeah. You're not a walk. Yeah. What do you like?
I say I like reading. I like comedy shows. I like music. I like I forgot what else is on there. But like that's the basics. Like music. I like to go to concerts. Or I like to talk about music. Or just listen to music.
Let us help you. So you're going to be our person. We're going to help you. We're going to help you set up a profile. We're going to help you set up a profile.
I got another person that wants to do that.
I can't wait. This will be great.
Marcy, we going to set you up, and then you going to tell us straight. Hold on. Maybe you're picking the wrong one.
I ain't picking me. I don't go out and like their profiles and do that. I look to see what comes to me, what matches me, what's close to what I'm looking for, and then I accept. I don't just go out there randomly picking. Oh, you look good. Let me touch him. Oh, he got this.
Which one is the one that women choose the men?
I hate that one.
Really?
Bumble.
Okay.
I don't like that one.
Okay.
Is there a certain age?
That's Bumble.
That's Bumble.
Okay, what's the one where you have a certain standard of living and nobody other than the Millionaire Dating Club?
I can't reach that one.
None of us know about that.
I bet you, as an entrepreneur, you can do that. You can have that.
Okay.
I think
I don't know that one.
Maybe we're about to start our own dating club.
So Sybil, next week, if you would allow us, let's set up a dating profile and we go cast Marcelina in the dating pool. So I can live, Marcy.
And you'll come to know it's all about Yolanda's life.
Okay. I only have
Tracy, would you like to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it too. Yeah, I'll do it. Or I'm second. It doesn't matter. Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever done it, Tracy?
I've only done plenty of fish. POL.
That's a joke. Plenty of food.
He did it for one day.
That shit was overwhelming though. I mean, like really.
Why was it overwhelming?
You're like. So if I hit the button and say yes, I'm on Plenty of Fish at 6, and I get to work at like 7:15, and there's already like 50-something people that have already swiped and liked me. Whoa, where you people come from and who is this? How is this? That's a lot of people to be coming at you, and then your phone keep going ding, 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 ding.
They don't know nothing.
We need some more like things to feel people out.
Okay, so the plan is Marcelina and Tracy and do the dating profiles, right?
Okay.
Yoga's set up their profile.
Okay. All right.
We gonna set it up because maybe Marcy, you're not putting the right information out there.
We say not doing it right, so she gonna do it for us. I'm with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
boy.
fun for her.
Right.
This profile is going to
You get to live through us and help. We get to ride along.
Okay. Stephanie, you always have funny stories. You have one for this week? It's not a sermon, but do you have because I know you had G Mama time this week.
Yeah. And at the beginning,
it may not have been funny, but was it fun?
It was fun. But this is the thing. Okay. You remember you mentioned age when we first got on? I think I'm too old to be a grandmother. Cause it's like no grandkids hit 50 when I got a car. It's fine. I'm too old to be a grandma. All right. So I did an ice cream party today. We had Sundays on Sunday. The frozen thing, you get it, ice cream frozen. So I had frozen stuff out, and we had all the ice cream and all the toppings to put on. And I got them a frozen puzzle, and they were in the floor doing the puzzle. And when Ella said, Gigi, help me, and I realized I couldn't get in the floor, so I pulled the chair up, and tried to bend over with my
You know what happens when you bend over?
G Mama is exposed. Gigi is exposed.
Them kids saw the thong. Oh no!
But I bent over and knocked one child out the way. So it was a lot. And then we made slime after we did the puzzle. And I was like, I'm too old to be grandma. I think since I didn't get to do it in stages, I went from 0 to 5.
Children, yes.
Yeah, I'm too old to be a grandma, but I'm not too old for this. So once you do this,
you got this much time,
you better get that. Don't ever do this much. I rebuke this.
I want this much time too.
Yeah.
Are we back to the dating profile?
Okay. Yeah.
It has to be on. I need this much time.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Before
My dating profile got a tree with 4-inch nails. I don't want.
Before we end our weekly get together, I have a game of Would You Rather. And speaking of this one, we're gonna have choices between 1 and 6 because there are 6 of us. And if somebody will tell me what your choices are, let's start with Cherie. Cherie, pick 1 through 6.
3. Right in the middle.
All right. Right down the middle. That's our Cherie. Would you rather a man who is smart but too smart and knows every damn thing, or a man who is dumb but funny?
I think I'd rather have the smart one.
The smart one. Yeah, that's it. Smart one.
That would my nerves too.
And just knows every damn thing. Okay. 1 through 6 is not including 3.
4.
Right down the middle again. Would you rather a man who is 10 years older and wiser, or a man who is 10 years younger that you can teach?
Teach what? Okay.
Clear. Or younger.
Older and wiser, younger that you can teach. Now I have a little algebra running through my head. Teach me tonight, right?
Damn, that's hard.
That's what I said.
Okay, so in that case, I guess
So is it 10 years older than your physical life?
I don't have a lot of patience. I think I'm gonna pick older.
Older and wiser. Okay. All right.
I like to say fucking is that important to me, but I really can't quite get there.
Always important.
Good.
Yeah, enunciate my T's is important.
Always keeping it real too. Okay. So let's move over to Marcelina. Marcelina, a number between 1 and 6, not 3 or 4.
1.
Number what? I think we know. A man who is 6'3" with a, or a man who is 5'5" with a. Or 5'5" with a
6'3" with the what?
With a.
With the you only got that much time.
You can't see. Okay, put your glasses on. A man with a small one. A small penis.
Yeah, there you go.
A man who is 6'3" with a, or a man who's 5'5" with a.
Oh, okay. I'm take the fun size every time.
Fun size every time. Okay.
You said 5'4". I like short men.
Yeah, Mark likes short men.
Yeah.
Why you like short men?
I don't know. It's something about being able to just look right here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I just
Okay.
but 5'4", and he has great equipment. Yeah, I'm a small dude.
I'm gonna send them all your way.
Like this, not fun size.
That's why Sybil, I thought fun size like this. I was like, okay.
Fun size is short, compact. Fun size.
Okay. Stephanie. I'm sorry, Yolanda.
Yeah.
Number 2, number 5, number 6.
Number 6.
Number 6.
What's that look?
I can't read it.
That is me.
A man who, would you rather a man who is a provider or a man who is a comforter? So I'm thinking,
I don't know. That's too easy. She need another number.
I want a man who can cover me because I can provide for myself.
Oh, yeah.
That's completely out.
I need a provider because I can comfort myself.
Correct. I don't have no feelings. You don't have no feelings until
Now you gotta provide.
And provide the kind of brain that allows you to go out and date while you're with him.
Could we work on that?
That could be number 2 or number 5. Number 2, a man who, would you rather a man who is boring and rich or who is fun but poor?
Boring and rich.
Well, fun and poor, I've done fun and poor. That's in my little town, so I'm good at fun and poor. Yeah. I know them.
Whoa. Wait. Wait.
Yes.
Poor, but fun?
Yeah.
She's not
Boring and rich.
No judgment.
I think I'll jump into the 5th blow. There was judgment.
Boring. I just imagine if you were stuck in Corona with somebody that was boring.
Because you have other people in your life.
You stuck in Corona with his boring ass. What?
Oh. I know, but y'all living in his mama's house.
No, we ain't. He broke. When you say I was broke,
I like accepted it. Okay. I take corrected.
yeah.
Sybil, you got the last one.
Number 5, a man who is gorgeous but mean, or would you rather a man who is ugly but sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to not wear my contacts all the time. Ugly but sweet. I mean, he cannot. That's just not. That's just.
Right.
So, yeah. I need somebody with a good heart.
Yeah.
He'll be ugly for his old weeks. I'll beat him up.
Don't be mean to my girl. Like Martin after that Tommy Hearns fight.
That's real ugly.
Oh golly. Okay, so we have our assignment for next week. We're gonna work on.
Oh my God.
All right, Marcy and Tracy, it's going down.
Wow.
Oh my.
I'm gonna be living real soon.
I can't wait for her. I can't wait for your little hope to be diminished.
No.
I'm gonna let you check the whole profile and everything, do everything.
I know. Look. We gonna. I know. That's what I was just thinking. I'm gonna get a picture. We're gonna put the name, everything, and okay.
This is gonna be your job.
I can't wait. This is gonna be
surprise
exciting.
y'all. She gonna surprise y'all.
I know, and we're gonna screenshot her answers so that we can put a tutorial together for future
How
ladies.
great would it be if she, just by the miracle of God and all that is right in this world, that she came out with 2 perfect matches for you?
Oh, it's going down, Sybil. It's happening. Oh, it's happening.
It's happening.
Okay.
Act like a woman and think like Yogi. Now you didn't get it.
But Sybil, before we find the perfect one, we go date a lot.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
We need to go through a few
Yeah.
before we find the one.
Well, Marcelina's, I know, and I know Tracy's open to dating, and Marcelina has shared, what her experience has been during coronavirus. They don't want to date; they just want to hit it. So I'm all about that.
Oh no! We gotta go. You gotta be able to giggle.
Don't worry, Yolanda. Depending on who they are, they might get to hit it. So I'll live through that.
What did you say?
Got you. Don't worry, I got you, girlfriend.
5'5" guy or
I'm fine with the 5'4" guy. I don't know. I'm talking about with no limbs. I don't want that.
What she said? Say it again.
I said I'm fine with the 5'4" guy, but that tree she talked about before the 5'4" guy with no limbs, I don't want that.
Or is that old joke? Well, I rang the doorbell, didn't I? Okay. Wanda, would you like to help us with anything?
So, thank you for asking, Sybil. That was for you, Marcelina. So, for real. No, for real. So what happens is, I really believe that you manifest your destiny. And so those things that you really want into your life, you speak them into your existence. You know, the more you say, this is what I want, that the more you hear yourself say it, it becomes real. Mm-hmm. Well, I think you should also visualize it. So we're just going to do a very quick, Cherie. I know you're our timekeeper. I will make this very, very quick. Okay. And I just want to do a quick visualization meditation. For real, Marcy.
She started the music like 20 times.
What is the selection today? A and B selection. What is it? What is that?
Yeah, just relax.
Okay.
Oh. And just close your eyes.
Marcy.
And really, both eyes, Marcy. And really, if everybody can just take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, just allow your shoulders to just fall back and relax. So we're going to take another deep inhale. And this time, open your mouth and allow the exhale. So as your eyes are closed, we want to see a visual of those things that we want to manifest in our lives without limitations. So Cherie, if it is that zip lining, let's picture you zip lining in the jungles of Costa Rica, of you starting at one side and just going down or across to the other side. See all the trees up under you as you see the sky above you. And Tracy, as you want to skydive, just picture yourself positioned up high. And as you are in that helicopter, you're putting on your gear. You're looking back, and maybe Nina is with you. And as you see yourself up in the air, above the clouds, and just see yourself jumping. Marcelina, you're on that beach. You're in that nudist colony. And you're just walking around free. And the ocean waves are coming up, and you might be walking along with sand between your toes. And you might look down and see a starfish, but see yourself there. And Stephanie, we're going to place you in the Great Barrier Reef, where all of the beautiful corals are, where you get an opportunity to go and really go into the water and see all of the beautiful reefs. And Sybil, we could actually see you in LA sitting right next to Magic Johnson and having a discussion about baseball. And I see myself seated on the south side of Fort Worth under a shade tree. I see my partner sitting across from me with a hat on, smoking a cigar. with a small pane of whiskey, and he just slammed down double six. I believe that visualization is very important in manifesting your destiny. If you allow yourself to see those things that you really, really want and believe that they can happen, then I believe that they will. So if everybody could just take a deep inhale and a full exhale and just enjoy the moment. I love you, girlfriends. I'm just so excited to being a part of this journey with you as we go through life and just recognize the time that we do have here, and that we vow to ourselves that we will live it to the fullest. If you can open your eyes and smile.
Could I add something? Could I go to the baseball game with Magic and Idris Elba?
Girl, yes. Everybody close your eyes again. Hold on, close back. We gotta rewind. So, blink real quick. Okay.
Idris on one side, Magic on the other. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that sandwich. Okay.
In my vision, they left Idris' wife too. Okay, we left her.
Yeah.
I know I took us way over, but I just think it's really, really important with all of the other stuff that we talk about and we do. So, namaste.
Hey,
Namaste.
the light within me recognizes the light within you.
There you go.
I'm not gonna stay. I got to go.
He's been sitting in one place for too long.
Yeah, I got to go.
It's getting to Gigi. Hey, you guys, thanks so much for spending some time and taking the time out of your busy schedules. I appreciate it. I love you all so much for doing it. And thanks to all of you who are watching us. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to like us on YouTube or on our channel, Sybil Wilkes channel, or send us comments, suggestions, things you want us to talk about, some men you might want to introduce us to. Whatever it is that we talked about, I hope that you will engage with us as we have engaged with each other. So I thank you all so much, my girlfriends. I love you, and I will see you next week.
Love you too. Bye.
See ya.